Evening, folks. The Maple Leafs are out. Let's have a little talk about it. Coming up. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I've said on this channel, I will not pick on teams that have just died, going through hell or anything. And I look at what happened to Toronto tonight, guys, like karma. That was karma. Most of their channels this year were talking about how they're going to kill the Habs, and if you go look at the videos on their channels, you'll see we're going to smoke the Habs, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and that kind of thinking and that kind of mindset usually ends with a very sad ending. I didn't think it would end like this. I mean, this is, what are they going to do over there? You know, I wouldn't want to touch that organization with a 10-foot pole. And if you want to talk about a hexed organization, it's not us, folks. It's them. It is. You've seen it with your own eyes. 3-1, everything's going their way, and all of a sudden they just have a meltdown. I can't say it's because the captain wasn't there. Give me a break. He wasn't there for their 3-game winning streak either. Give me a break, you know? I don't know. I'd rather be a Sabres fan tonight and next year and the year after. No thanks. You know? It's them and Edmonton this year. I don't want to go near those organizations with 10-foot poles till they straighten things out. I think Edmonton will. Toronto, they don't got the right people in place. I don't believe they have the right GM. I just don't. You got a kid as your GM, kind of. You know, I get it. He's a smart hockey guy, it seems like, but I don't know. You guys, I just thought they should have kept Lou. You know. Lamoriello knows what he's doing. Smart hockey man. I don't know. Anyway, that's up to Toronto what they want to do. This is the way it works. But the whole point of this video, and yes, I have Homer on. Homer's just having a little fun with Homer and the whole thing. And it's kind of, there's a funny flip side to this as a fan that's not involved emotionally. But I wouldn't wish it on anybody. You know, I wouldn't wish what's going on for Leaf fans. I really wouldn't, guys. I know that some of you are at home screaming all happy. You know, that they are wasting. You know, they talk about us wasting Eichel's career. What about them wasting Matthews' career and Marner's career? Like, these guys haven't done nothing in the playoffs. Although Matthews had that big Game 4 last year, yes. But I'm just saying, what the hell's going on with that franchise? Like, really? How can a team look so good during the year, so good in a series, and then I'm watching them shake hands in a Game 7 after them blowing and choking up? Folks, that is one of the worst chokes I've seen in my entire life. It is. It is. And I've seen some major chokes in the playoffs. I have. The Capitals have many. But the Capitals didn't come off with the arrogance that the Leafs management comes off with in their front office, and you know what I mean. They're the richest bunch in the NHL, basically, you know. And I don't know. I just don't know. What are they going to do over there? You know, I'm happy they're in our division right now because they're going to be a mess in the offseason too. They're going to have to make things. Is Matthews going to stay? I know Leaf fans will say, of course he's going to stay. Why? Why would he? Why would he stay here and not have the same mindset Jack does? What's more frustrating? Not making the playoffs or always losing in the playoffs? It's about the same, really. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want a team, and this is what I really hope, is when the Sabres get back on track and get in the playoffs, please, dear God in heaven, please do not let us have a team that collapses every year in the playoffs. That I don't want. I'd rather have a team that misses. I can't. I went through that for 10 straight years. It's the most, for you Sabres fans that didn't go through that, trust me in this. It was the most frustrating time of my life between 1983, after 83 when Brad Park scored, to the Mayday goal. In that gap of time, all the way in between, was some of the hardest times in my life being a Sabres fan. Because they found ways to lose to the Nordics, and they just found ways to lose. And this is what Toronto does now. You know what's incredible about the Maple Leafs, and I'm going to close this video soon, guys. What's incredible about it is that they have a team that shouldn't do this. They do. They have a team that shouldn't choke up the way they do. But they still find a, you've seen it. I mean, their goaltending, Campbell was good. But then, I don't know. I don't know what goes on in that dressing room with them. I'll tell you one thing. They need some leadership. They do. And Tavares is not it. I've been saying that forever. And he's not it. You know? God, it's like once he came around the team after the head hit, it's like they started losing again. Did you notice? He was there before Game 5 to go see that. You know, I get it. It might sound crazy, but I'm right. They've lost 3 in a row since he did that. I don't know. If I'm a Leaf fan, I'm going crazy at this point. And for you Leaf fans that came by my page and got offended that I said you guys aren't built for the playoffs, please explain tonight, please. Just saying, please explain. Now, can Toronto get there and get far and get deep? Of course. But you're not going to do it with guys like Simmons, Bogosian, Thornton. Oh, please. You bring in all this washed up garbage into your dressing room. It's like, I don't get it. I don't. Spezza, I'll give a pat on the back. He might have been your best forward in the playoffs. That's pretty pathetic. It really is. I don't know. What do you say to Matthews? What do you say to Marner? Another year these guys disappear? I don't know. I'm not hating on the Leafs. I kind of feel bad for them. I kind of feel for their fans, guys, because they're suffering way worse than we have this year. You know, I'd rather go through that 18-game losing streak than I would what Toronto just did against Montreal, 10 on 10. I'd rather, please give me 10 18-game losing streaks before I ever see the Sabres blow a 3-1 lead like that, please. I don't want to go through that in the playoffs. No thanks. So now, it's not a Boston Bruins thing, Toronto. It's a playoff thing. Where were you guys in the last game against Columbus last year? What happened? Tonight, the same thing. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, Toronto, I'm sure will try to straighten this out, but Toronto's going to have to make shifts in the offseason with that roster. They got to get rid of that dead weight that they brought in, like Thornton and all that crap. Get rid of it. Come on. Put your faith in the kids or don't. But don't bring in like a guy that's like 155 years old to try and rescue the team into a Stanley Cup final. It's not going to happen, you know. Anyway, that's just kind of where this guy stands with it. I kind of just looked at it and I kind of felt mercy for them tonight. I just did. As arrogant as their channels have been, some of them, not all of them, but some of them this year, some of their channels are outright honest and say, I'm not that surprised they did this. You know, they're honest. Whereas other channels will try to give you analytics to say this is why it's happening. And the only reason it is, guys, lack of heart. Lack of heart, drive, determination. And they expect the guy next to him. And that guy expects the guy next to him. And that guy expects the guy next to him to do the job before they do it upon themselves to get this job done. Anyway, on that note, that's it. Jeez, I don't want to touch this anymore. I don't want this to come over. We got enough problems in Buffalo. I just wouldn't want problems like this is what I'm saying. Okay, on that note, folks, I'm going to stop there. I got another video to do. And I say let's be a little easy on Leaf fans. I'd give them a little, little breathing room. My God, I can't imagine what they're going through tonight. I just can't. I don't want to know. All right, folks, have a good one. I'll see you later.